Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, Your Excellencies, Your Lordship, the Chief Justice of the Gambia, Chief Justices, Honorable Judges and Magistrates, legal practitioners, esteemed academics, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the government and the people of the Gambia, it is with profound honor and pleasure that I passionately welcome you all to the smiling cause of Africa for the 28th Conference of the Commonwealth Magistrates and Judges Association. This occasion is particularly historic for us, as it marks the first time the Gambia is hosting this important global judicial dialogue. We thus appreciate the confidence reposed in us by the association. Excellencies, Your Lordship, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the CMJA Triennial Conference has established itself over the years as one of the most significant forums for judges, magistrates, legal practitioners, and scholars to deliberate on issues confronting justice systems across the globe. By gathering here in Banjul, you are reaffirming the enduring commitment of the Commonwealth family to strengthening the rule of law, upholding democratic values, and promoting respect for human rights, good governance, and international peace and security. The theme for the conference, Innovations in Judicial Practice, Embracing Change for a Better Future, is evidently timely and relevant. We live in an era of rapid change, characterized by technological advances, globalization, and heightened public expectations of justice. These developments present both opportunities and challenges for judiciary systems worldwide. On the one hand, we face such common challenges as backlog of cases, inadequate resources, and emerging transnational crimes. On the other hand, advances in technology, artificial intelligence, and digital tools present unprecedented opportunities to modernize our justice systems, improve efficiency, and expand access to justice. The task at hand is to embrace innovation while preserving the timeless values of justice, impartiality, and adherence to due process. The critical question is, how do we achieve this? Excellencies, Your Lordships, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this conference provides an opportunity to exchange experiences, share past practices, and devise ways of transforming judicial systems to be more adaptive, innovative, and functional. It is a moment to reflect deeply on how to strengthen transparency, safeguard judicial independence, and reinforce public confidence in our courts. The occasions hold special significance for the Gambia as we continue our judiciary reforms to modernize our court systems, strengthen judicial independence, and expand access to justice for all. The reforms reflect our commitment to constitutionalism, good governance, and the rule of law. Hosting this conference demonstrates our willingness to showcase our progress and desire to learn from the collective wisdom of the Commonwealth. As a country implementing a transnational justice program, the Gambia is making significant strides in improving the landscape for the rule of law and good governance, as well as promoting and protecting fundamental human rights and freedoms. This is pertinent, recalling that Gambians endure dictatorship that span almost 22 years from July 1994 to January 2017. In 2020, we established a full-fledged, independent and autonomous National Human Rights Commission to promote and safeguard rights in the country. The Global Alliance of National Human Rights Institutions accredited the Commission with grade A status. There are other significant complementary legal and institutional reforms. Examples include the establishment of Anti-Corruption Commission, a reparation commission to compensate victims of past human rights violations, and a special mechanism act to guarantee justice and accountability for victims identified by the Gambia Truth, Reparation and Reconciliation Commission set up in 2018. The Access to Information Act, the Torture Act, the Person with Disability Act, and the elimination of all discriminatory laws against women are milestone legislation introduced by my government to promote reconciliation, freedom, equality, and justice for all Gambians and non-Gambians alike. This conference further reinforces our conviction that no nation can meet today's judicial challenges alone. Rather, through cooperation, dialogue, and solidarity, we can find shared solutions to strengthen justice across borders and improve the lives of the citizens of the Commonwealth. I am confident that your deliberations this week will lead to invaluable resolutions and recommendations to shape the future of judicial practice within and beyond the Commonwealth. I encourage you to reflect in the process on key issues of technology and innovation for judicial efficiency, transparency, accountability, accessibility, and public trust. Your insights into such matters will strengthen the CMJA's mission of promoting judicial independence and contribute to global efforts to build more inclusive, transparent, and effective justice systems. As we begin this important dialogue here in Banjul, let the conviction that justice is the cornerstone of peace, stability, and prosperity guide us. However, we must not perceive innovation as an end in itself, but as a means to ensure that justice is timely, fair, and accessible, especially for the vulnerable and marginalized lot. I reaffirm the Gambia's strong commitment to institutional reform, judicial independence, and the shared Commonwealth values of democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I hope your professional exchanges, together with our hospitality and the cultural experience before you, will enrich your stay in the Gambia. As you deliberate on the future of judicial innovation, please take time to enjoy the warmth, beauty, and vibrancy of our country. With this message, it is now my singular honor and privilege to declare this 28th CMJA conference open. I thank you for your time.